Hey guys, today I have this totally random chatty video. I had this thought a few days ago and I know it's gonna sound like a total stoner kid thought, and I'm gonna try to not make it sound like that and try to make it sound more profound and philosophical, but I'm probably going to fail, but hopefully you guys will understand. Before I get into that, I just wanted to do a few little updates. First of all, if I'm talking funny at all, I got my wisdom tooth removed a week ago now. It's been an alright journey. I think I'm talking well. I think I've been pretty good. I didn't really swell and the pain was minor. I only went under local anesthesia. The actual extraction did not hurt. A day or two afterwards, I couldn't really open my jaw, and I've been eating mush for a while, so I think I can actually finally talk again. I wanted to film videos last weekend, but I couldn't bring myself to move my mouth that much. Second thing, if you look around, you may not recognize where I am sitting. It's actually the same room that I used to film in. That was the blue room, which is my bedroom. I have repainted it, and I love it. I got tired of the dark blue walls. As much as I love the color, I still love the color that they were. It was too dark in my room because I really only have one window that gets light through it. The other one is covered by an awning, so I never got light through that anyway. And with the dark walls, and then I had a silver ceiling that just made it even darker, and dark floors. It was like a cave in here. I painted the walls a nice light cream color with an accent light blue wall. I originally got a different color for this wall and it came out a little bit too green, so I had to change the color again, and I was doing all of this on a semi-broken foot. It was already healed, but it was only week 8 or 9 post-break, so I probably shouldn't have been climbing around and painting, but I just was I'm doing this now, so I did that. Funny story, my ceiling light actually exploded a few days before I was painting, and I guess I didn't get all of the glass off of the floor, because on day 3 of painting, I noticed that my good foot was kind of in pain. It felt like I scratched it, whatever, no big deal. I walked around on it for a day, and finally I checked. I had a piece of glass in my foot, that big between my nails. But I had a piece of glass in my foot for a whole day, and I was walking around, I went to work, and I was oh man, I'm mildly uncomfortable. This is really annoying. And then I found out I had glass in my foot. But anyway, I am loving the color of my bedroom now, and I'm still in the process of redoing everything in here. And the last thing that I want to say before I get into what I want to talk about is that I am trying to be more active on all of my social media. I finally made a Facebook page for my YouTube channel. I will have the link written right here, and also down below. I always have all my social media links down in the description bar. I use Instagram definitely the most, and I would love if you followed me on there, especially because I'm a photographer and I share my photos on there, and it's a real good time. I've been using my Twitter again, I promise. I kept saying oh, I'll use Twitter again, but it's so confusing, but I'm finally getting the hang of it, and I'm actually on Twitter. So if you guys could follow me on Twitter and we can chit-chat and stuff, I would really appreciate that. And if you also went and liked my Facebook page, that'd be great. I just felt super organized. I made the Facebook page yesterday. I was you know what? I'm reaching near 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Oh my god. So I was you know what? I think it's time I made a Facebook page for my YouTube channel. So that is what I did, and I feel super organized and I'm getting things done, and yeah. Anyway, the thing that I wanted to talk about, I don't even really know how I'm going to talk about it because it was such a weird, bizarre, passing thought I had, and I was I kind of want to talk about this, but I don't really know how to talk about it or what the point of talking about it is going to be. As you may see from the title of this video, I probably named it something along the lines of, "Do you think of me?" And that's basically what I want to talk about. Not you specifically, and not if you're thinking of me, but even just that is such an interesting thought. This ties into the wisdom tooth thing. I posted on my personal Facebook that, I got my tooth out, just, typical Facebook usage. And somebody commented, who I haven't really talked to in 6 to 8 years. He was oh, I remember you always used to advocate for not getting your wisdom teeth out, and here you are and you got your wisdom tooth out. I was oh, I always said, if they're not bothering you, there's no point in getting them out, but if they get infected and they hurt, you should probably get the tooth out. After I responded to him, I had this really weird thought that how bizarre is it that he remembered something that I said probably 8 to 9 years ago. I said something probably in passing. How strange is it that people have these memories of us, and they think of us, and they remember things we say, and we exist to people when we're not face to face with them. You, as your own person, obviously have all these memories and thoughts and things that you think about with people that you know, but how weird is it to think that those people also have memories and thoughts about you? I was just thinking about how we exist to others even when we are not existing in the same space, and it's just so crazy how you can impact someone even if they're just an acquaintance, not even thinking of friends and family and loved ones and things like that, just somebody in passing can remember something you said or something you did, and it stays with them. And people can reminisce and recall and think about things, and it's such a hard thought to try to explain, and I'm like struggling to form my thoughts and ideas because I didn't really like flesh this idea out. I just kind of wanted to organically sit in front of the camera and be like, hey, I had this idea and this thought, and this is what I was thinking about, guys, what do you think? Like, take this really old American Apparel hoodie. I think of high school. I think of a specific group of friends that I had and how a few of them used to wear all different color versions of that, and it was like super cool to wear it, and I still have mine and it's been like 6 years. When I look at it, I think of those people, and then I start to like remember things that we did and like conversations we had, and my memory sucks, but I can still like pick up little pieces just from looking at things. And totally off topic, I'm a little bit of a hoarder because things hold a lot of sentimental value to me. Not like a crazy like put me on the TV show on TLC hoarders, I think it's on TLC, but you know, I like to keep things and keepsakes and just little tiny knickknacks and tchotchkes and things like that, like they hold memories for me. And then I started thinking about how loved ones can leave even more of an impact on you. I mean, since I've gone long distance with my boyfriend, I feel like he crosses my mind so much more often throughout the day. And it's so weird when he's not here and like he's still like here in my head, you know? Like I went to go see Deadpool like 3 weeks ago now with my brother, which if you haven't seen that movie, oh my god, just turn off my YouTube video right now and go watch Deadpool. The humor in that movie is 100% the kind of humor that my boyfriend has, and the entire time I was watching it, it was reminding me of going to the movies with him, and it's actually really annoying going to the movies with him, but like I missed it because I was so used to it at this point, because he's basically been my let's go watch whatever movie buddy, even if it's like a rom-com or an action movie, like we drag each other to movies that the other one doesn't want to see, but that's what boyfriends and girlfriends are for, right? Like going to see movies together. And throughout that movie, I was missing the interaction that I would have with him during a movie. He laughs uncontrollably at funny things in movies. If he finds something funny, he will like full on keel over laughing, like just hysterics, can't stop. The joke ended 5 minutes ago, he's still on the floor laughing, and I'm like shoving my hand over his mouth, muffling him, like, shut up! There are other people here, we're trying to watch the movie, and this is embarrassing. But without him there to like muffle his laughter, I felt weird and sad, and I was like, oh no. And then I started thinking about, you know, people who leave your life forever, whether it be because of a friendship ending, or a breakup, or, you know, somebody passes away. Like the impact that those people leave on your life, and going through breakups and like friendships ending, like when you think of things that these people did and said and like moments you had and like reminiscing, it's just people leave such an impact, and we're all so important to each other, and it's just such a crazy, like, I wish I knew how to like express this. I hope I've made sense, and I feel like I haven't been looking at the camera. It's mostly because I'm trying to like gather my thoughts and ideas from all these different places in my brain and like spew them out at the camera. But my point was, people reminisce, people recall, people remember all these moments and things and all this stuff, and you exist in so many different places all at once, and it's just such a crazy thought, right? I think this is where I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's something a little bit different for my channel, and I really enjoyed just throwing an idea out there, and I'd love to know what you guys think about me just talking to the camera like this, and especially I would love to know what you guys got from this video. Actually, Russians have this superstition or saying or whatever that whenever you get the hiccups, it means someone's thinking about you. So I guess that kind of like answers my video title. Someone's thinking of me somewhere sometimes, because I get the hiccups pretty often. Thank you guys so much for watching this kind of different video. For me, if you enjoyed it, make sure you leave it a big thumbs up so I know that you liked it, and maybe I'll do it again if I have another totally weird thought like this. Just a reminder, all of my social media links are in the description box, and I would love it if you followed me on all of them. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, you totally should, so you're here for my next video, and I'll see you guys then. Bye!